So let me go through this left to right up here. Very similar to your analog board, you have gain. They call it gain. It's called trim, headroom, different companies call it different. And it's this knob. And so on the actual microphone or whatever it comes in here, you're going to need to adjust that gain to where you're seeing this green light light up. So I can raise this up and down, and you notice there's a knob that kind of looks like those knobs on there, and I want to raise it so that I'm talking not into the red, and it starts hitting red, and you'll see it starts peaking out. We don't want it to peak, the little PK symbol. So we want to turn that knob down. I'm sorry, where am I? Oops, you know what? Look, I just did this classic thing. I hit the select button, so I was actually adjusting channel 9 and not channel 8. So I'm going to turn this down to where I'm just getting that signal in. All right? I think this is kind of where we had it set before. And even if it's loud, hey, yep, you don't want that peaking, so I'm going to turn that down. Always try to test with a good loud volume. So if you have people on stage saying, can you play me your loudest song first so I can get a good level? If you sound check with a soft song or something low, and then you come up and be like, "Good morning." So you want to be able to check with a good volume. Once you have that gain set, I'm going to go to the next one down. Is this HPF, and this is very important for all vocals. It's called a high pass filter. What that does is takes off that low rumble. And I'm actually going to show you what that sounds like.
And that's the little button we had on the other.
Correct. So this is pretty loud. And you can hear that low rumble in my voice. Without that engaged, it's a little bit muddy. I'm going to engage that mic, that HPF, and it's going to take out that, I've got this really high, it's going to take out that muddiness in the microphone. So high pass filter should be engaged on all the microphone channels.
Unless it's an instrument, right?
Unless it's an instrument that has some low end that you want that. And what you're going to look for on this EQ, and I'm jumping ahead of myself here, but when that comes engaged, you'll see it as a little slope. I don't know if you can really see that. I'll show you that. Better graphic representation here, because again, this is something that you're going to need to know. If these are all set up ahead of time, all you're doing is mixing faders. So half the stuff will, but if I make this dial, if I turn that dial, you can see that purple area gets more and more and more, and if I keep going up, it just kills all my sound. So for a good vocal setting, you want to start kind of where 100 hertz, that 100 sign starts to slope down. You can see it on here, you can see it here, and you can see it represented by this number here. It says 147, is it 114? So that's around where you want to start for vocalists.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll basically have these set up